Hey there gamer guys and gals, I'm Richie and welcome to IG Critic. Summer is here, the temperature is rising and we have 9 new games to show you releasing in June 2017. Releasing worldwide on the 2nd of June, Tekken 7. A series with over a decade of experience and 9 previous titles under its belt. This fearsome fighter certainly looks to pack a very big punch. In Japan, they've had the arcade version since March 2015, and now it's finally coming to console. Finally, thank Hachi. The story will be darker than usual, and will reveal deep insights into the Mishima family, their demonic tendencies, and the tension between the fathers and their progeny. The Tekken games always feature a special guest fighter, and this time round they welcome Akuma from the Street Fighter series. There are new characters as well as returning fan favourites, Nina Williams, Shao Law, King, and the Tower of Hair, Paul Phoenix. Reputed to be the final showdown, this could be the one that ends it all. Dark Rose Valkyrie, also known as Black Rose Valkyrie, is a new RPG that hits the shelves on the 6th in America and the 9th in Europe. First, imagine a parallel world similar to ours. Now imagine that back in 1929, Japan was hit by a meteorite dubbed the Black Garnet that carried a disease which spread and killed 3% of the Earth's population. Those that survived the Chimera infection, great name, are granted superior strength and intelligence, but eventually deteriorate into monsters. And thus, Special Force Valkyrie was formed to combat the infected and cull the spread of disease, led by main character Asahi. Interrogation segments are also integral to progress the story. Men have a higher risk of being infected, so the bulk of armed forces are composed of women with some sizably questionable weapons. Slashing or smashing, the Valkyries are more than up to the task. On the 6th comes a racing remaster, Wipeout Omega Collection. Wipeout HD, Fury and 2048 have been taken apart and put together again, preparing them for the jump to a mod-gen platform. Racing in hover vehicles for an anti-gravity thrill that will have speed demons wheeling around these loopy futuristic circuits. All the weapons, shields, upgrades, boosts, loop-de-loops and head trips are back, and all wrapped up in visually stunning courses and pulse-pounding techno music. The collection has been enhanced up to 4K for the PS4 Pro, and with how fast these guys are going, it's gonna need all the resolution it can muster. Now if I can just get an upgrade for my eyes to process what I'm seeing as fast as this game runs, and I might stand half a chance at winning. The 6th of June also heralds the return of the rally racing series Dirt 4. As motorsports go, this one doesn't mince its words. When they say dirt, they mean it, as they take racing off-road, driving through a variety of terrains and weather conditions. In this installment, you can expect to be skidding through locations such as Australia, Tarragona, Michigan in the US, Swedish Värmland and Paris in Wales. The developers at Codemasters have drafted cars from competitions past and present, offering a huge selection of roadsters to take your fancy. Leaderboards will be displayed cross-platform, so no matter the console, the world will know who's top dog of the rally. Some people say you can have too much of a good thing. But what do they know? If 2 racing games in 1 month isn't enough, why not 3? From the 13th, Disney bring Cars 3 Driven to Win, their new CGI from the big screen to your home console with their own bid for the racing trophy. The Cars 3 game will hit the shelves just a few days before the cinematic release on the 16th. There are many rides to choose from, professional race cars, tow trucks, even a vintage model or 2. Each character has their own unique skills on the track. Takedown mode is littered with power-ups and they've been pimped out with some serious artillery. There's a race mode, a stunt showcase to display your style behind the wheel, and a playground for those who enjoy driving at their own pace. get behind the wheel of Lightning McQueen, Maida, and a host of friends old and new, like this banged up school bus. On the 16th of June, ARMS. From the innovative minds behind the Nintendo Switch comes a new way to utilize the latest technology of the Joy-Con controller to beat up your buddies with some bizarre boxing. While you and your opponent put up your jukes in real time, your on-screen avatars will battle it out with their extendable appendages. It's crazy colourful and fun to handle. You have to physically swerve to dodge, twist your fist for a cheeky side punch, and tilt your arms inward to block. Though playing in a traditional handheld way is optional too. There are divergent character avatars to choose from with their own unique gloves and abilities, some with hidden powers like lasers, electroshock, and freezing. You have two hands, so you can mix and match different gloves from alternate sets. One for the right and one for the left. Come on, I'm not going to wear gloves in summer, it's hot. Thanks to the Switch's innovative controls, you can duke it out among 4 players simultaneously in an open arena. The 20th of June heralds Final Fantasy XIV's latest DLC expansion, Stormblood. This expansion pack to the popular MMORPG from Square Enix focuses on the liberation of Ala Mhigo and Doma from under the yoke of the Garlean Empire. You can tell how tough the challenges are by the fact that the level cap has been increased from 60 to 70. New jobs are available, such as the Red Mage, who specialises in ranged magic and quick melee attacks. And the Samurai, for those who enjoy being silent and powerful. I so want that sword. There are new zones and dungeons and even a new 8-player raid, Interdimensional Rift Omega, a name often associated with epicness throughout the series. Swimming and diving are also introduced and will open up new areas of underwater landscapes to explore and gather materials. You can even ride your flying mounts underwater, lounge by the beach, and show off your avatar in swimwear. After all, what's the point of playing a JRPG if you can't have cat people in bikinis? On the 20th comes Nex Machina Death Machine to PS4 and PC. A top-down, high-action, uber-res shooter adventure. Developer Housemarque have devised a very vibrant neon gunner with excessive robotic mutilation. In the future, technology has advanced quicker than we can evolve and decided it didn't want to shuffle our playlists or toast our bread anymore, and decided their time is better spent wiping out humanity as payback for the generations of mindless servitude. Navigate your way through hordes of enemies, blowing them to kingdom come while keeping an eye out for people who desperately need a quick rescue. Power-up items are scattered about for when your firearm needs a boost. It's man versus machine, but you needn't fight the final battle alone, as this one comes complete with couch co-op. It's time to put technology back in its place. Just in case, I really need to go apologise to my toaster. While I do that, here's another game that looks like wacky fun. A furry face many will recognise from the glory days of the original PlayStation. This single-player platform adventure from Vicarious Visions and Activision is another remaster to rock the ages and praises the power of platformers. Crash is back with all his zany actiony actions along with the evil Dr. Neo Cortex. In the first game, Cortex plans to use his Evolvo Ray to create an army of mutated animals to take over the world. Ironically, this is how Crash came to be in the first place. You always create your own worst enemy. In Cortex Strikes Back, Crash must collect crystals and gems to save the planet from an impending cataclysm. In Warped, our favourite spinning Bandicoot must travel through time to prevent an evil entity from obtaining ultimate power.
Closer than ever before! Quickly, into the vortex!
June has boxing, racing, and some prestigious platforming. But which virtual sport gets you cheering? Which of these titles will fill your summer? Please leave us a note in the comment section below. I'm Richie, stay magic, and see you next time. Thank you for watching IG Critic. If you enjoyed viewing it as much as we did making it, then please remember to give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. For more on video games, feel free to check out our other content here on YouTube and over on igcritic.com.